gaslighting and interrupting. It's just being disrespectful to you in meetings. It's not returning emails. It's more, kind of subtle things. And it kind of takes you off guard, and you don't always associate what's happening with Bob the bully. Many times the process is more like, what's wrong with me that these things are happening to me? What am I doing that my coworkers are responding to me in a way that's negative? You might not even come to figure out that you're being bullied for a significant amount of time, after a long period of time, right? So, for example, in my own personal case of being bullied, I was in bullying the very first job I got in academics, but it wasn't until 7 years or, 6, 7 years later that I was even exposed to the term workplace bullying. And all of that time I had been bullied. I called it toxicity, kind of a bad coworker, really in many ways downplaying and minimizing the abuse that I was taking in the workplace. But our first response to somebody's bad behavior towards us is to internalize, and I think that's perfectly normal. We want an explanation for what's happening, and we often look at ourselves and our, again, our maybe flaws we think we have, or when you're being bullied, you internalize those things, and you might not have thought something about yourself. Then after a significant time being exposed to Bob's bullying, you internalize those things, and then you do think something's wrong with you. And so, and again, what gaslighting does is it exposes Bob's bad behavior, making it look like you're the problem, right? So you're too sensitive, you're overreacting. And when you hear that kind of terminology, and you're being accused of those things by Bob and your coworkers or your supervisor or HR, then you begin to internalize those things.